Welcome back to Respoiled. Today, I have another captivating story to share with you. But before we dive in, if you're new here, I invite you to subscribe to my channel and turn on notifications, so you'll never miss out on all of my latest uploads. Now let's get started. In a remote icy region, warrior Ignacio and chief scientist Jose lead a private exploration team mining a massive spherical object. Victoria Cord, owner of Cord Industries, arrives and is thrilled to find the legendary scarab inside the sphere. Meanwhile, in Palmera City, recent Gotham City University graduate Jamie Reyes returns home to his family: Father Alberto, Mother Rocio, Grandma Nana, Uncle Rudy, and Sister Milagros. After a warm welcome, Jamie learns troubling news. Cord Industries' expansion has led to the loss of their family auto shop and impending eviction due to soaring rent. Adding to the stress, Alberto suffers a heart attack. Despite his qualifications, Jamie struggles to find employment after graduation. Eventually, Milagros secures him a cleaning job at Victoria's mansion, much to Jaime's disappointment. On his first day, Jamie attempts to greet Victoria for a good impression, but she ignores him. Inside, Victoria finds her niece Jennifer, visibly upset, who immediately plays a video showcasing the company's latest product, the One-Man Army Corps or OMAC. The OMACs, through a neural link with a reinforced exoskeleton, grant users access to formidable artillery and destructive capabilities, potentially reshaping military warfare. Jennifer is angered by the company's shift towards weapon development instead of aiding people, but Victoria asserts that it aligns with her late father's intentions. Despite Jennifer's resistance, Ignacio intervenes, prompting Jamie to support Jennifer, resulting in Victoria promptly terminating both Jamie and Milagros. Jennifer, feeling remorseful, offers her contact information to Jamie, urging him to reach out later for a potential job opportunity. Despite feeling nervous, Jaime's father encourages him to text Jennifer and stay determined. Jamie eventually sends the text, leading to a scheduled meeting. The next day, as Jamie waits in the company lobby, Jennifer covertly infiltrates the labs with the intention of sabotage. She's startled to find the scarab and swiftly pilfers it, concealing it within a burger box to evade detection. Upon discovering the scarab's absence, Jose initiates a full facility lockdown. As Jennifer exits, a frantic Jamie approaches her just before the alarm sounds. Fearful of capture, she hands him the box, instructing him to safeguard it without ever opening it. Jamie hastily leaves the building, while Jennifer feigns assistance with the guards in searching for the thief. Back at home, Jamie faces pressure from his family until the box is opened. Despite their underwhelmed reaction to the scarab, they begin to play with it. However, when Jamie attempts to retrieve it, the scarab begins to glow in his hand. Suddenly, it sprouts legs and attaches itself to Jaime's face, resisting removal and electrocuting anyone who tries, causing a power surge. After a strenuous struggle, the scarab slips beneath Jaime's clothes and undergoes a transformation, sprouting insect-like legs that propel Jamie against the roof and construct an exo-armor around his body. Initially frightening, the armor ultimately assumes a remarkably cool appearance. Before they can fully comprehend the situation, the suit's AI system activates, its communication audible only to Jamie. The AI initiates a programming test, propelling Jamie through the roof and into space, an experience Jamie finds incredulous. Subsequently, the suit descends back to the city and guides Jamie around, unveiling a pair of wings. When confronted with an oncoming bus, the suit deploys a specialized shield, slicing the vehicle in half and leaving Jamie unscathed. After extensive flying, the scarab returns Jamie to his home, where the suit retracts, and Jamie loses consciousness. Later that evening, Jamie awakens to find the scarab embedded on his back. While he panics, the family contemplates contacting the police, but Rudy advises against it, fearing Jamie will be perceived as the thief. Subsequently, Jamie seeks out Jennifer to demand answers, only to discover her being pursued by armed forces outside the Cord building. Jennifer jumps into his car as they come under fire, prompting Jamie to drive rapidly to evade capture and bring Jennifer to his house, where she provides an explanation. The scarab, an artifact of mysterious origin, possesses immense destructive potential, motivating Victoria to incorporate it into her OMAC project. It appears to have selected Jamie as its bearer, though Jennifer is unsure why. She believes they can uncover answers by retrieving a specific key from Cord Tower. Uncle Rudy transports Jamie and Jennifer to Cord Tower, where he disrupts the security cameras with a jamming device. Seizing the opportunity, they covertly enter the building and procure the key, a modified watch once owned by Jennifer's father. Upon attempting to leave, Ignacio intercepts them, prompting the scarab to engage in combat mode. Ignacio retaliates with his incomplete OMAC, initiating a clash that showcases the suit's diverse arsenal. Despite Ignacio's willingness to unleash chaos, Jaime's AI becomes increasingly aggressive with its weapon enhancements. Just as it is poised to eliminate Ignacio, Jamie intervenes, refusing to take any lives. Rudy and Jennifer arrive in a truck, but Ignacio fires upon it, prompting Jamie to rush to their aid. As Ignacio gains the upper hand, Rudy intervenes with the jamming device, allowing the trio to flee just in time. The next morning, they reach Jennifer's former mansion, where she unlocks a hidden lair with the watch. Inside, they discover that her father was once the city's superhero, Blue Beetle, using his wealth to develop numerous crime-fighting gadgets and technologies. Like the original Blue Beetle, Jamie has been chosen by the Scarab, continuing the legacy of heroism passed down from mentor to mentee. Sadly, Jennifer's father was never chosen by the Scarab, but he devoted his life to understanding it and embraced the title of Blue Beetle until his disappearance. While Rudy searches for a solution on the old computer, Jamie discovers a glowing blue wound in the bathroom, indicating the Scarab's gradual integration with his body, albeit with rapid healing. Jamie consoles Jennifer, who grapples with grief and isolation upon returning to her father's home. As they share a tender moment, Rudy interrupts with newfound insights. The Scarab has permanently bonded with Jaime's body, ensuring its protection over its host under any circumstance. Jamie struggles with this revelation, feeling thrust into a difficult situation, but Rudy consoles him, suggesting that there may be a purpose behind the Scarab's choice that they have yet to grasp. Meanwhile, Victoria learns of Jaime's possession of the Scarab and dispatches her private militia to capture him at the Reyes household. As Jamie, Jennifer, and Rudy spot Victoria's helicopter approaching, Jamie attempts to activate the suit's powers without success. Remembering the Scarab's inherent protection, Jamie leaps off, prompting the suit to activate and transport him home. At the Reyes house, the militia surrounds the area and forcefully escorts the family outside, accidentally knocking over a candle. The family is held at gunpoint, but Jamie intervenes just in time, incapacitating several soldiers and drawing their fire towards himself. Victoria demands a demonstration of the suit's power and orders her men to target the family, prompting Jamie to activate his shield and deflect all incoming bullets. He then requests non-lethal weaponry from the AI and begins incapacitating the soldiers while his family flees to safety. However, during their escape, Milagros stumbles, and Alberto stops to assist her, resulting in a soldier injuring him severely and triggering a cardiac arrest as he collapses. Jamie finds himself in a critical moment with Victoria and Ignacio, but he hesitates when he hears his father's cries of pain and rushes to his aid. This split-second delay allows Ignacio and Victoria to subdue and capture him. As Jamie is forcibly taken away, the family witnesses Alberto's tragic demise and the destruction of their home in flames. The following morning, Nana encourages the family to remain resilient and focus on rescuing Jamie instead of succumbing to tears. Jennifer arrives, feeling accountable for the situation, and offers her assistance. Leading them to the Blue Beetle lair, she unveils her father's modified aircraft, known as the Bug, which swiftly transports them away to safety. The gadgets equip them for combat. Milagros selects a versatile glove, while Nana and Rocio opt for ranged weaponry. With their arsenal ready, they devise a strategic assault plan. Meanwhile, at a fortress on Paco Island, Victoria initiates a procedure to extract the Scarab's coding from Jamie and integrate it into her OMAC armor's database, intending to fatally compromise Jamie. Ignacio, clad in his body armor, undergoes a similar process to become the inaugural OMAC Exo Armor host. As the extraction commences, Jamie endures agonizing torment, his screams echoing in the chamber. The neural overload pushes him perilously close to death, eventually plunging him into a state of unconsciousness. In his vision of the afterlife, Jamie encounters Alberto, who reassures him of his destined role as the Blue Beetle. Embracing the Scarab as his protective ally, they achieve perfect synchronization. Despite their efforts, the code transfer proceeds, empowering Ignacio with an enhanced OMAC armor. Meanwhile, Rudy crash lands the Bug at the fortress, prompting the guards to open fire. The resilient Bug withstands the assault, incapacitating soldiers with its legs. Rudy activates a special function, releasing blue smoke from the Bug, swiftly subduing the guards. Milagros and Jennifer infiltrate the building and encounter a batch of OMAC suits fueled by Scarab's energy. They demolish them with explosive gadgets, causing an explosion that collapses part of the fortress and separates them. Meanwhile, Jamie regains consciousness at the lab but cannot use the suit yet due to a system reboot. Fed up with Victoria's racist remarks, Jose unlocks the door for Jamie to flee, but Ignacio murders Jose before the lab explodes. Victoria survives with Ignacio's help and sets out to capture Jennifer. As Jamie searches for his family, He encounters soldiers and fears the worst, but Nana swiftly comes to his aid and defeats them all effortlessly. They regroup at the bug where Jamie reunites with his mother, but upon realizing Milagros and Jennifer are missing, he resolves to go back for them. In the fortress, Milagros defends herself using her glove, conjuring a giant fist and shield. Surrounded, Jamie arrives just in time with his suit fully operational. With perfect synchronization, he effortlessly controls the scarab's armor, swiftly defeating the soldiers. Suddenly pushed through the wall, Jamie deploys his wings to save himself and confronts Ignacio. They engage in a fierce aerial battle, displaying remarkable control over their powers, before crashing to the ground where they unleash various weapons and plasma blasts. Meanwhile, Victoria captures Jennifer and plans to leave the island, but Jennifer foils her plans by using her dad's gum bomb to fill the helicopter with foam, causing it to crash. With only Jennifer and Victoria surviving, Jennifer destroys Victoria's device containing scarab data, ensuring the end of any further attempts to revive the OMAC project. Returning to Jamie, he initially gains the advantage in the fight by demonstrating remarkable control over his power, conjuring weapons with his imagination. However, Ignacio's extensive warfare experience enables him to overpower Jamie and pin him down. Suddenly, Rudy throws rocks at Ignacio, diverting his attention and causing him to shoot at Rudy instead. Though Rudy dodges the attack, Jamie, unwilling to lose another family member, becomes enraged and delivers relentless blows to Ignacio. Driven by vengeance, Jamie nearly kills Ignacio, but the AI intervenes, reminding him of his commitment to spare lives. The AI also shares Ignacio's past memories accessed during the procedure, revealing he suffered similarly to Jamie and his family. As a child, a bombing orchestrated by Cord destroyed Ignacio's home, killing his mother, amid the USA's militaristic occupation of South America. Victoria later kidnapped Ignacio, using him as a guinea pig for her project. Jamie chooses to spare Ignacio's life, prompting a realization in Ignacio: he can now defy Victoria's orders. Overloading himself, Ignacio leaps at Victoria, triggering an explosion that annihilates them both and the entire island. Rudy arrives just in time with the bug and rescues Jamie and Jennifer. With the whole family together, they finally have a moment to mourn Alberto. Later, Jennifer assumes control of Cord Industries and announces the cessation of all military projects. Returning to their ravaged home, the Reyes contemplate their next steps, only to be greeted by their supportive neighborhood. Jennifer visits, offering Rudy a job at Cord Industries and covering the cost of their home. Encouraged, Jamie asks Jennifer out, and as they share a kiss, the suit whisks them away. Meanwhile, in the Blue Beetle lair, the computer activates on its own, revealing a voice recording from Jennifer's dad, indicating he's still alive. Don't forget to like, subscribe and enable notifications for more content like this. Thank you for watching.